technical difficulty. We're gonna wait for some of you to come in here. And um, when you at peace, let me play my intro right quick. I just had to, it's like five something in the morning. I wake up to this. And it's okay. But, we're gonna address it and then we're gonna move on. Cause folk cannot be that. I ain't been bothering nobody, I ain't been speaking on nobody, but folk just gon' they gonna hate, why? Cause they can, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really tripping off of it, but it is what it is. But I'm just gonna address it right quick. I'm gonna play my intro. Let me see. Which one I wanna play, Mac? I ain't gonna be on here but for a minute. And then I'm getting back up out of here. I got some things I must do. So we ain't gonna be on here that long. What my song good? Uh Let me see. Let's see if I can find my song. My song. Okay. Uh hmm. Hold up, slow ups. Okay. So we're gonna play my intro, let few more y'all coming through chill. I see Mike's not gonna keep repeating itself. So I didn't really want to come on here, but I came on here to address this, and that is what it is. So we're ready to play this right quick and be done with it and move on. You hear me? Uh, some folk just won't stop, baby. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Wait a minute. Some folk just won't stop. I'm trying to be good, John. I was trying to be good. Let's play this intro. I don't care if they talk shit. I don't talk to hypocrites. If you hate me, that's just fine. Go on down and get in line. They try to tell me what I need. It sure ain't nothing good for me. Don't care what they say. It's all just talk. Gonna head my way and walk my walk. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this. So talk your shit, but be aware. I don't care. Lies dressed up like truth, heard old men preaching to the youth. But talk is cheap and words don't last. I let my work speak for my past. Can't keep me down, I still stand tall, even when my back's against the wall. Lost some friends when times got tough, but the ones that stayed are more than enough. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this. So talk your shit, but be aware. They can drag my name through the dirt. It won't stop me, I've been through worse. Every scar is a lesson learned, and every bridge was made to burn.
They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. Make me swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this. Talk your shit, but be aware. Yeah.
All right, I don't care. You hear me? All right, so we're gonna get into some of this. And yeah, I purchased this book up here at this local store. I'm gonna read that too. His daughter wrote a book. It's called The Way to Happiness, a common sense guide to better living. Her name is Nyla Boo, Baby Products, and so this is what's gonna make me throughout my day because of this situation that occurred early this morning. Y'all, they sending me a email off of YouTube, talking about my content isn't child friendly, and normally I do, but the video. This was before I started, you know, uh elevate my channel to a different level. So y'all done went back 5, 6 months to come. So that leads me to believe because YouTube at that, you know what? YouTube don't have, they ain't got the manpower to, so I know it was deliberately done. When I was going back and forth with this one content creator, I mean, see, people, they try to get a reaction, but I'm not going to give it to you, because if I want to stay in my safe space with my mental stability, I'm not, and I mean, people, I mean, they say, oh, I don't strike nobody's challenge, this and that and the other, but you do, I got like, it was like 7 or 8 of them, but I went in and took most of them off the thing, but they still posted. I just got to go in there and, let me see. I'm gonna tell y'all what they say because I didn't. I went, where it say got it. So basically, what they saying is, it looks like Michael Stovall Hour live may not be appropriate for younger audience under our community guidelines, which, like I said, I used to go hard, but just depending on what device I use, because one somehow I can't, but I guess I can. So I ain't gonna tell that lie. But we placed an age restriction on it. Okay. So review and take action. What we found, your content was restricted because of our community guidelines. Content that discusses or depicts suicide or self harm in a graphic manner or promotes eating disorders may be removed or age restricted if it's not appropriate for all audiences. First of all, I've never told nobody to commit suicide. I never told no one to harm themselves. However, it has been said to me, I know you can't say nothing like that because they'll probably take your channel for that. So I know I didn't say that. Maybe a lot of cursing is what I did in my videos, but I would never tell no one to harm themselves or anything like that, or you fat or you need to lose weight or anything like that. That's just not in my character. I would never do that. How this impacts your how this impacts you. The video won't be visible to viewers under the age of 18 who are not signed in. Otherwise, your channel isn't affected. Okay. Review your content and the policy. After your review, you can ask us to take another look if you think we got it wrong. Learn about your resolution options. How we find issues. We use a combination of automated systems and human reviews to detect content that may not be appropriate for younger audiences under our community guidelines. Thanks, the YouTube team. Okay, so that's really not nothing because, like I said, when when I had, was going back and forth with that other content creator, I mean, these many months later, now y'all gonna come and tell me that. it's not child friendly. But I normally put that it's not child friendly. Even when I come on my videos, I'll let the people know, please put the babies in the other room, baby, because it's not gonna be cute. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or most of the time, even if I put up that it's not child friendly, I'll still, But some people just, because ain't no way all them months that them videos been up there. Now all of a sudden, y'all. So that's just somebody wanting a reaction, and I'm not giving it to you. I'm just not going to give you it. The games, like I've always said, and I will continuously say that this is not a career goal for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just people that's just wanting to get a reaction, and I'm just not going to give it to them. But I'm just going to address you this one time and let you know you're not hurting me. Hey, but that's the case, Sugar Piggers. Um, you're not affecting me at all. You know. Some people and then they try to fake like they going in the right direction and that I don't have to like her. When that man comes to take and to give all of it to hold all of us accountable for our actions, man, I'm not trying to be fake, phony, and a fraud. I'm gonna just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, and I know who did it, because it's all about that individual that I was going back and forth with. But you claim that you don't strike both channels, but at the same breath, you do, and sir, ma'am, whoever his cronies are, they probably doing it to, try to get some reaction. But ma'am and sir, whoever, this is gonna be the last time, you know what I'm saying? So um just are y'all that bored and upset and bothered by my greatness that I'm accomplishing? I mean, it has to be something because I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm working on my book. I'm going, none of your business on my personal life, but you can know that I'm working on my book and stuff, so I'm not bothering nobody. You must be talking about the cigarette. Yeah, that cigarette, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's really sad. It's unfortunate that this person has to go to this level of man, I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering that woman that be on your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bothering not now one of y'all. Yeah, the only the weak people strike channels, because I ain't said nothing about this person uh in months. Hey, brother-in-law, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good, but I'm really upset right now. But it's not really not upset, but you know what I'm saying. But I just had to come on her and address this situation here. Cause I mean, that's some you know, and y'all, this is not child friendly. Well, it can be child friendly, but I've already put it in thing that it's not child friendly because I don't know if I'm gonna go to the left or not on it. But you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna try to keep it clean because if I'm wanting to do better, if I know better, I must do better. But I'm just like, and every time I punch on each one of these things that they send me, tell me that it's not child friendly. It's the videos that I've done on that dude, right? And Michael, keep doing you and still pay him dust. I am, because that's some old candy ass stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just, but anyhow, back to what I was saying, y'all. I had went up to the because I gotta run. I can't be on here long, y'all, because I gotta go get this belt for my self-propelled lawnmower, cause that thing is heavy. So I hope they got it around here at the hardware store around the corner. So I ain't gonna be on her long, but I'm gonna read this part right here, and it fits me to the T because it's called his daughter. I told y'all it's called The Way to Happiness, a Common Sense Guide to Better Living. And it's just basically a affirmation. So this page here is only he's got everything, but I know his daughter didn't write it because I know she don't, she ain't that advanced, but we gonna give him that anyway. All right, so happiness, true joy and happiness are valuable. If one does not survive, no joy and no happiness are obtainable. Trying to survive in a chaotic, dishonest, and generally immoral society is difficult. Just like I'm saying now, trying to survive in this difficult world, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's going to always be someone in that They just gonna they it's just in their character. That is nothing but the
Mm.
devil, if you ask me. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not gonna let no nothing person that I've never met in my whole life come in between my happiness because it's not gonna happen. I just felt that I had to address this because I'm not bothering nobody. I do my little cooking shows and you know, I'm just in a different space. But then you have these folk that come on here talking about, oh, they Christian and all that. Y'all going straight to hell, going straight to hell. I hate to say it, but y'all going straight to hell. And y'all think it's funny, it's cute, and it's the key in the car. It's not. Because when you bothering God's child that ain't bothering you, ain't been bothering you, and I tried to go make peace with these folk and things and stuff, and they just keep going. But I'm not gonna be your footstool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna climb over you, you know, and kick dust in your path, but I'm not gonna go back and forth with you because that's what you want. And the devil is a lie. False prophets, exactly. That's exactly false prophet. Hey, Mama Mary, how I skipped you, girl. Y'all know I'm on that phone. I can't hardly see. And then I don't want to put y'all thing up here. Cause I'm on, wait a minute. Let me see. I might can on this other phone. Let me see. But y'all know I get sidetracked. But I'm not about ready to entertain them folk. And then these fake uh people on these different folk platforms and stuff and try to be cute and need to go sit they stuff down somewhere looking like an old Raggedy Ann doll and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna give them my energy, not today. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really do have to hurry up and get up off here because let me read this, y'all, because I have to get ready to go take care of this business. While it's nice outside. Trying to survive, I read that any individual or group seeks to obtain from life what pleasure and freedom from pain that they can. So they try to, let me read that again. Any individual or group seeks to obtain from life what pleasure and freedom from pain that they can. So this, what I'm getting out of this is, they trying to endure pain on me, but you know, I'm sitting here right now. I'm like, Lord Jesus, I have favor. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot inflict no pain on me. You tried it but you failed. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if I take acknowledge of this, then I know that devil, you can't win. You can't win. I don't care how hard you try. If I'm telling y'all that I'm going in a whole different direction, you know what I'm saying, and I keep allowing the devil to come in and slip and steal my joy, then I failed myself. And I'm not a failure. You know what I'm saying? So, let's be clear. All right, so let's finish some of this reading. Your own survival can be threatened by the bad actions of others around you. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Yes, he did. Come on, somebody. See, I just said this. Y'all see, and I didn't even read the part yet. You know what I'm saying? So it says your own survival can be threatened by the bad actions of others around you. Come on, somebody. I should have read this book. I'm at when I go up there because he comes on like he works in like on the night shift. He comes in like about 4 o'clock to close up there. So I'm gonna have to tell him I just picked your daughter's book up and started reading it. And I'm gonna read it all too. But not right now. But what y'all saying? Hey Michael. Hey Miss Laura Smith, baby. Laura, are you the one that grew up in the neighborhood? Because I said, I know only one Loris. If you was, how you doing, girl? I ain't see you since the 60s, but you're like, Michael, you still crazy. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. So you said, hey, Michael, I watch you all the time from Michigan. Love you. Oh, okay. Because, Loris, I've only known one Loris, and she stayed up the street in the neighborhood. I used to have a crush on her when we was in junior high and high school. And she said, because I was like, damn, I said, is this Loris? But thank you for letting me know that, Loris, boo. Yeah, because I only knew one Loris. Her name was Loris Gilliard. Yeah, Loris Gilliard. Yeah. So thank you for joining the chat, Loris Smith, baby. But that says we have been doing good, forget that individual, ignore ignorance. You are better than that, dumb in many ways. Yeah, exactly. Mom Murray says, "Hey, Laura Smith, welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab." Laura is in the building. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna finish reading this. And your own happiness can be turned to tragedy and sorrow by the dishonesty and misconduct of others. Oh Lord, come on, Michael, say that again, because you great make me start crying over here. There ain't no pump. Okay, so your own happiness can be turned to tragedy and sorrow by the dishonesty and misconduct of others. But you know what? I'm not going to allow others to take my happiness away. You know what I'm saying? So that's not going to happen. See, like, that's why I had to come on her and, come, just to let the people know I'm not doing it. You know, your own happiness can be turned to tragedy and sorrow by the dishonesty and misconduct of others. Baby, you don't have that much power over me. You understand me? You don't have that much power over me. I bet you don't, okay? And then I am sure you can think of instances of this actually happening. Such wrongs reduce one's survival and impair one's happiness. No, devil, you do not have that kind of power over me. I bet you don't. And I disclaim it in the name of Jesus. You hear me? You are important to other people. You are listened to. You can influence others. Come on, somebody. What? Say it again. You are important to other people. You know why, y'all? Why this book says that I can, me, you, whoever can are important to other people, because we have stories to tell. We can influence other people on what not to be like, like our youth and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, I really like this book. I'm gonna have to tell him when I'm gonna go up there when he get up there. Cause yeah, I like this. This is on the first page that I'm reading out of it. It's got like, it's like one of those daily bread books and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna read this whole thing too. Before I'm gonna come on every day, like around the time I came in, and then I'm just gonna read, portions of it, and then you are important to other people. You are listened to. You can influence others. Okay, we spoke about that. The happiness or unhappiness of others you could name is important to you. Without too much trouble, using this book, you can help them survive and lead happier lives. And see, that's what I plan on doing. I plan on help other people survive and lead happier lives. Be like me. I'm going to lead a healthier, happier life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still have flaws, you know what I'm saying? And if I know that, I have to change my flaws, but I didn't become this toxic person overnight. So I know now that I know that, Michael, you are better than the things that you've done in your past. So you have to correct those things knowingly, knowing that you are toxic. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, without too much trouble, using this book, you can help them survive and lead happier lives. I just read that. While no one can guarantee that anyone else can be happy, their chances of survival and happiness can be improved. And with theirs, yours will be. Amen. Come on, somebody. It is your power to point the way to as less dangerous and happier life. Come on, somebody. Okay? It is in your power to point the way to a less dangerous and happier life. Oh Lord, y'all, come on. Somebody needed to hear that this morning, y'all, this afternoon, y'all. Yeah, I honestly needed to hear that. Wow, I gotta tell him. And y'all, the book it was only like a paperback book, like a daily bread book, and he said, "Para." So I'm gonna shout him out. When I get myself together, because I'm going to go out here. I gotta go to that hardware store to get that belt for that self-propelled lawnmower, because that thing is heavy. And so, uh, I'm when I come back sometime, maybe later on today. I don't know what time, but y'all, I'm gonna start coming on around this time because I'll be up and moving around and stuff. So I'm not doing nothing right now, and so we gonna make a bet, what you call it, a pact. that every day I'm gonna come on here at 12:30. I was, Lord have mercy, God has been so good to me. I don't know what I've been doing. And then my friend Nessa, hey Nessa, I told you I got a friend named Nessa. She come call me about what she called me about 9 something this morning. And then my auntie come calling. I'm like, oh Lord. And everybody want to call me at the same time. And so my friend Nessa, if you watching, girl, I'm talking about yeah. That y'all, that's my childhood. You know, the one I told y'all our birthdays are the same day, same year, and almost the same time. You know, we have to take vacations. That's my baby though. Uh we had to take vacations from each other. But she called me, she said, Michael, you want to come go with me to do make this apartment ready. Apartment. I'm like, baby, I don't feel like doing nothing. You don't want to make no money? No, girl, I'm cool. I ain't doing it. Not today. See, when you just can't call me at the spur of the moment and be like, do I want to go do this? No, boo, not today, baby. You gotta call me like a couple of days in advance so that I can be prepared. But she said I ain't gonna go till 1 o'clock. No, not today, baby. Not today, sweetie. Catch me on another day, but not that's my girl. Though. But yeah, Nessa, that's the one I'll tell you. That's my neighborhood sister, Nessa. Yeah, her name is Nessa. Yeah. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna get up off of here, y'all. I have to go because I started Lance's yard, but I'm not gonna cut it because it rained last night. I just gotta get this belt. I might have to order if they don't have it around here at this hardware. I'm gonna try 2 different hardware stores. I got to get the model number and all that off this lawnmower, and so I can go and because it's too it's you can't cut the grass while it's wet. So it's nice now I can get on my moped and say, y'all know what? I might take y'all on a road trip. I didn't think about that. Y'all want to go on a road trip, but I don't look my best, baby. I got to cut my hair and everything, but I don't care. I'm just being Michael. So we ain't going nowhere but to the hardware store. So, and we might do a tour, y'all. So I don't know yet. But let me go out here so I can get this model number off of this lawnmower. Where my ink pen? Well, now I can take a picture of it. Y'all, we so advanced now, you know what I'm saying? Well, we can snap it. I'm talking about where my ink. I forgot all you had to do was snap pictures. And see, on my new phone, y'all, I told y'all I broke my phone. Boy, I ain't had my phone a week. And I was riding my moped, right? And it jumped out of that thing, like it's got a compartment like right in the front where your knees are at. Boy, I was so mad when I picked up my phone, but the back part didn't shatter or anything. So so y'all be able to see good pictures and stuff. So we get ready to go on a field trip here in a little bit, y'all. Let me go in here and get this go out here and get this model number off this moped. Just keep y'all notifications open and stuff. And y'all, I appreciate y'all coming because I'm normally around this time. Y'all do come in kind of nicely. But so we're gonna make a pact that I'm gonna keep my word. Um, and thank you to my new subscribers, my loyal subscribers, everybody, my moderators, Mama Mary, brother-in-law, Robert, sister, YouTube sister, Vanessa. Okay, yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? So, but we gonna grow this channel. And maybe while I'm out, y'all, and I told y'all that what I was gonna do, I was gonna go, but it ain't gonna be today. I was gonna go and do, interviews on people, like homeless people, just different folk and ask them what they think about certain things that's going on in their city. What do they think that the city government needs to do better to, better the city cop? It's just too much out here, y'all. And it's not even safe no more to go nowhere. Hell, you barely safe in your own home. But I watch everything, baby. I'm nosy. Y'all know I'll be up looking at them, and it be 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. My window's wide open. I'm watching you, ninja. You know what I'm saying? So, with all I can't see, them cameras gonna see, and the dog gonna smell it. But I don't I don't place myself in situations as to where I have to be looking over my shoulder. So, I don't have that problem. But you know, and the youngsters, they pretty much, what's up, OG? Like I was up there at the store the other day. And some dude gonna ask me if I got 50 cents. Who carries change anymore, sir? You know. And if I didn't have no change, and I said, man, what you trying to get? He said, a black him out. I said, all right, I get it. You know, and these are young people. I mean, he was old enough that y'all, so I didn't buy no cigar for no money. He wanted a black and mild cigar, and I had it, and I just went on and got to do because he could be out there trying to rob somebody to get him a cigar, and you know, so if I have it and I can help somebody, that's what I'm going to do because that's what God put me here to do to help folk. You know, I could have probably counseled him and said, "Man, damn, you need a job. You know, because y'all they getting younger and younger and younger out here on these streets." You know, and it's sad and it's very unfortunate, but I just thank God I had a great, amazing grandmother that raised me because, you know, hey, the path I was going, hey, it wasn't good. But like I told y'all, I'm still working on my book. Yeah, I'm trying to get this tool to where you know, I'm still learning this AI thing where, you know, I'm trying to figure out everything about the AI because it's like I can just go on my phone or my laptop. I don't know about the laptop, but I do know about the phone. But I'm sure if it's on the if it's on the phone. But this laptop is outdated, but where you can just speak into it and it does the trend. You know how, like, if you go ask Google, how do I make a chocolate cake? You know what I'm saying? And it put the transcript out there. So I know it's the way you can do it, but I just got to find how you know, section it off and, you know, go back and edit it. So I'm working on that, y'all. So, but I ain't going to keep y'all long, like I said, but so thank y'all for joining me. Who is that? Everyone should be nosy with the society we live in. You exactly right. We appreciate you too. We don't get the notifications. I see, I know, but okay, so that's why I'm gonna tell y'all that I'm gonna start coming on like around this time at 12:30 Central Standard Time. I think y'all hour, I think in Detroit, I think y'all might be. What time is it there, Nessa? Come. What time is it here? Come. It's 108 here, Central Standard Time. So uh I'll be coming on the 12. But see, that's what you do. You unsubscribe and then resubscribe and then push that all button or something. I think they said on the notifications, push all and where the bell stays dark. You know, it turns black. So that should help. That's what I be hearing folks say. But yeah, I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all so much. 208. Oh, okay. So y'all are ahead of us, Loris. Yeah, y'all are ahead of us. Okay. All right. 208 here. Okay. So you in Michigan and my sister, YouTube sister Vanessa and Robert, they from Detroit. I mean, I don't know what part, but yeah, so dang. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna try to come on maybe to cook some whatever. I was gonna make some more tacos, y'all. You know what? Ooh, Michael, since I'm going, I gotta get some more lettuce. So that lettuce goes out so fast. And that's why I don't like buying it. I bought a little bitty head of lettuce, and I made me a salad. Oh, baby, I had everything in that salad. Oh my God! But y'all, we gonna have Taco Monday, right? Cause I love them tacos, y'all. Oh my God. I got the cheese, I got the tomato, I got hold on. Cheese, tomato, sour cream. And I just gotta get the lettuce. So yeah, we gonna have, and I gotta make sure I know I got another tomato in there. But okay, so y'all, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be sometime later on this evening. It ain't gonna be real late. Probably about because I'll probably make her a girl one because she gotta bring my plate back. She gets out, it's gonna be too early to do that because if I'm gonna be working on this lawnmower out here. But yeah, y'all. Let's do that. Let's have a taco date tonight. And then if y'all got anything y'all want to talk about, write it in the comments so that I know. Okay, Michael, we're going to chat with you later. I'm still listening, just cooking Robert's dinner. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me go on here and get to this hardware store right quick to get this belt. I hope they have it. I know I'm gonna have to order it online, but I'm Greg Barrett. So I'll see y'all on the next one. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for taking y'all time out of y'all busy schedule. to check out I See My Baby Who Loves You. God loves you. You ain't got to go home, but guess what? You got to get up out of my house. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see y'all later.